Well, welcome to the book spot. Welcome to the book spot. This is the spot, folks, where books get written, where people get their books written. So, I want to talk tonight about a very important topic, and that is no dragging your feet. No dragging your feet. We hear that term when it comes to sort of like slacking off, sort of like procrastinating, not being as energetic as we should be. But when it comes to a book, you have to keep the momentum going. You have to keep the momentum going. And so I want to talk today to you, but I also want to kind of encourage myself because I'm in the midst of a book project and I've been dragging my feet. To be honest with you, I have been dragging my feet. I really got pumped up at first, then I slowed it down, but I got to get back on track. So I'm Joseph McCray. I'm an author, and I get on here every first and third Wednesday at about 7 p.m. Sometimes I bring a guest, and we just talk about book writing. Just try to encourage you, try to inspire you to get your book written. So I've written several books, and I know the fulfillment and joy and excitement about it. So that's why I share. Don't talk about dragging your feet. So we can't drag our feet. We have to stay focused. We have to be on the move. We have to pursue. If you're going to get something done, like writing a book, you're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to be consistent. Consistency is key. Consistency is key. And so I encourage you that are out there who are working on a book. I know it's coming to the end of the year. It's not too late. Stay consistent, okay? Do a little bit each day, do a little bit each week. Just keep plugging at it, just keep tagging at it until you get it accomplished, folks, because it's a great fulfillment when you have written a book, especially if it's your first book, especially if it's your first book. And I think all of the books you will write, all the books that are on the inside of you are great and exciting, but definitely for your first one, because you have to prove it to yourself that yes, you could do it, that yes, you can do it, right? There might be some skeptics, it might be some haters, it might be some doubters, but you have to prove it to yourself that yes, you can do it. You can write your book, you can share with the world your thoughts, your ideas. And so we cannot get into dragging our feet. So I'm trying to get myself pumped up too to get back on course uh, because I believe that what I have to offer is going to bless some people. It's really going to bless a lot of people because I think it's so needed. And I can't tell you any more than that, but I have to stop dragging my feet too. And so I encourage you to be consistent. Also, to remind yourself of what it is you're trying to convey, what it is you're trying to present to the world. Like, what's the value level? Like, how valuable is it to you to complete it, and how valuable is it to your readers? You have to put a value on it. When something you value, you will take out the time, you will um, invest in it when it has value. So see your book as having value. See the words that are on that paper of value. See that someone's life is going to be better off as a result of reading your material. You have to see it like that. If you don't put a value on it, you'll just think it's not worth it. You'll think that why spend the time, why pay the editors and all these people, because you don't have a value on it. You don't think it has any importance. So be consistent, um, have a value on writing your book or writing several of your books or your next book, whatever it might be. So, consistency and value. Then also be disciplined. You have to discipline yourself. And that means putting an alarm, putting it up on your calendar so you can see it. You have to have a level of discipline. And it's not about a lot of time you may spend, but it's about some time. You got to spend some time. You have to devote 15 minutes, 30 minutes to your project if you're going to complete it. It's just not going to happen by osmosis. It's just not going to like pop up and appear and like, oh, look what I just did. It doesn't work that way. It works through hard work, and you will have a great fulfillment from the hard work that you spent putting in to write that book. And so, like I said, in the midst of trying to encourage you, I'm also trying to encourage myself, folks, because the reality is I've been dragging my own feet, but no more, no more. I'm pumped up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make it happen. And I know that what I have to offer is going to be a blessing to people, right? I know that it has value. I know that I have to be consistent. And I also know that it has to have some importance with me. Okay. And so that's what I wanted to share tonight with you about not dragging your feet, because what you have on the inside of you is important. It is needed. Okay. Someone needs to read it. Someone needs to be blessed by it. Someone's life needs to be changed by it. As long as it's in your head, as long as it just starts rumbling around in your head, no one will ever get the benefit of that. Until you put it in a tangible form, then people can appreciate it. Okay? Please know that. No one can read your mind. No one can say, oh, I know what they're thinking. They're talking about a mystery. They're talking about a drama. They're giving a self-help book. No, you have to write it and bring it to the world. I was in Barnes and Nobles this week, and I just looked around and saw all of the books. I thought, like, wow, look at all these authors. Look at all these people who put in this time to write these books. And there was a ton of books all over the place. And I realized that the most common way people still read is through books, through the paper book. You know, I know they have audio books and, you know, the digital screens and all that kind of stuff, but the majority of reading a book is still in print. Okay. That is still the majority. And I was just fascinated, all the different categories, all the different topics, the colors, the sizes of the book. It was just amazing. And I thought, you know what? That's you. That's you on one of those shelves, you know? That's you in somebody's home. That's you in somebody's heart. Your book. You have to see it before it happens. That's what's called faith. You have to see it before it actually happens. And so I don't want you to drag your feet anymore. I'm not going to drag mine anymore. And I want you to get that book written. I want you to get that book written. I know it's December, and guess what? It's not too late. It's not too late to get it started or even to complete it. It's not too late. So let's make it happen. This is the book spot where people get their books written. I'm Joseph McCray. I'm so excited to be able to share with you the motivation and excitement I have for your book or your next book. All right. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you so much. Get some of that good music playing again. That was pretty good. I like that. We're following that. The book. The book said, no dragging your feet. Make it happen. Make it happen.